So we're going to work on your wrist cars now. So there's two versions. You can do this either with your fingers straight or with a fist. This is a little bit easier. This is a little bit more challenging because it's very easy to cheat with the fingers, but I want to show you both. So you're going to start by grabbing just underneath your wrist. So you want to grab just through there. So you want to be feeling most of the action happening here. So you don't want to grab on there, just a little bit below that. And I'm going to tuck my elbow into my side to try and prevent other movement happening. From here, I'm going to point my fingertips down towards the floor, being mindful not to curl my fingers. So fingertips down towards the floor. Try and squeeze out a bit more. As I do this, I want to feel on the underside my forearm muscles working a bit. Then I'm going to rotate to the side of my thumb. As I do this, you want to be mindful not to turn your forearm. So like I said, try and isolate all of the movement into your wrist. From here, bringing the fingertips up towards the ceiling so the palm faces forward. You want to try and squeeze the muscles on the top of your forearm. From there, rotate towards the pinky side, and then back down. And then reverse, fingertips up towards the ceiling, squeeze as much as possible, rotate towards the thumb, and then fingertips down. The fist version looks like this. Just be mindful not to do this, guys. So not to let your forearm take over the movement, or your elbow and your fingers. I said primarily you want to feel it inside the wrist. You don't want to be feeling too much of these muscles working. Most of it will be here and with a little bit through here. And just be mindful, if you're going up like this and you're feeling a lot of pain in the back of your wrist, then don't push into that. Likewise, if you go down like this and you feel a lot of pain on the underside of your wrist or on the lateral sides, then avoid those. If I'm doing this, I want to be feeling the underside working and the top side stretching. I don't want to be feeling any pain sort of through here, or if I'm going like that, I don't want you to feel any pain through here because that means you're compressing on your joints a little bit more. So I'm going to keep my elbow tucked in towards my side. From here, I'm going to try and bring my fingertips down towards the floor without bending them. So that we're working the fingertips through there. So bring the top of the fingers down towards the floor as much as possible. Freeze there. Now I'm going to increase, try and squeeze a little bit more out of them. Then I'm going to rotate towards the side of my thumb without letting my forearm turn up. So I want all the motion to happen at the wrist. Then I'm going to extend, bring my fingertips up towards the ceiling with my palm facing forward. Freeze there. I'm going to try and bring the back of my fingertips towards my forearm. And then I'm going to rotate towards my pinky side as much as I can and then back down. Okay, I'll show you from the front. So fingertips up towards the ceiling. Rotate towards the thumb side. Being mindful not to turn the forearm. Then fingertips down towards the floor as much as I can, and then rotate towards the pinky side, and then reverse. Okay, and the fist one looks like this. So it's more than just a circle. You're really trying to emphasize movement around this area and the wrist. So you want to be feeling it in here. If you're doing this and you're feeling your elbow work or you're feeling a lot of muscles through here work, then you're probably not getting enough stimulation. So try to get most of your feeling in through the wrist area.